to looking at this dot and not looking at myself, because sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, girl, them eyebrows right there, they're permanent. Yes, they are. Look, see, I automatically look at myself like, oh, how do you look? Okay, highlight on point, you know, here's a mess, you know. Lips are dry. But it's me, right? So we have a 3-day weekend. You know, we got Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday off for MLK Day. And I told myself it's gonna be a vacation. You know, sleep in, relax. You know, my motherfucking ass was up at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Why, Anna? Why? But it's alright. You know, I got up, I recorded that video earlier. I just hit my lip. So, you know, whatever. But I woke up at 7 a.m. I told the kids it's a vacation. So I'm not cooking. I'm on like mom strike. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've been on mom strike for a minute because I don't cook dinner. My boyfriend cooks dinner. But I'm going to show y'all. This is a Saturday at our home. Usually I get up and I cook breakfast. Yay! And the kids make their own lunch. Unless Terrell, you know, decides to spice up some shit and make one of his concoctions. And I call it a concoction because that is exactly what it is. Okay? We will look in the fridge and see what is in there and just throw some shit together, and miraculously, 9 times out of 10, it's good. Like, really good. Like, he can't leave me, ever, because it's so good. Okay? And then there's, you know, the one time that he decided to combine peanut butter and jelly. Sorry. I went back into thought about the fact that he combined peanut butter and jelly and chicken together in a pan. And served it to me and said it tasted good. It was like peanut butter, jelly, and chicken sandwich. But who wants that? But, your regular Saturday, like I said, I cook breakfast, the kids do lunch, and Terrell cooks dinner, because he always cooks dinner. But this is our household. Let's see, how do I flip my camera? I don't even know how to work my own motherfucking phone. I'm gonna try this button, okay? No, that button. You took a picture. No, I am an epic fail at this already. See? There's something that says AF. See what that does? No. AF. No, that's not it. I'm gonna pause it. Alright, so I'm gonna try this again because I did it just a second ago, and for whatever reason, I gotta get used to looking over here at my little camera thing, because that's really hard for me to do. But, so, trying to do this whole, you know, little YouTube thing, you know, see where it goes. I said, like, scheduled days, so, I'm guessing, really diamond. Guessing I'll do mine on Saturdays and Sundays, because those are the days that I don't work. And then, like, every time the system goes down, you know, it'll be a, hey, we got an extra day type thing. On Saturdays, normally, average Saturday, I'm on vacation right now. I told my kids this morning. But on a normal Saturday, I get up and I make breakfast because I'm that mom. Yes. Smoke a little, you know, and make breakfast. And then, you know, the kids usually do lunch for themselves, and Terrell does dinner. That's my boyfriend. And then I thought about it after I told them, hey, you know, you guys were going to go away for the weekend, and due to circumstances, we're now not. So I'm still going to be on mom vacation. I'm not cooking breakfast. And I thought about it, and it's like, dang, Anna, the only meal you really do cook is breakfast. I meal prep on Sundays, but that's basically for me because Terrell never eats his food. So I only cook breakfast. I guess I'm partially always on vacation. I don't do the dishes because the kids do the dishes. And I don't clean the tables or sweep the floor because the kids do that. I go to work. That's what I do. I'm the worker bee. So we'll see how this goes. I'm a little nervous, you know, recording and talking about feelings and scenarios and shit. So we'll start with this. So I used to drive school buses. I drove school buses for 9 years. 9 fucking years. Yes. I drove for special needs and I drove for regular ed. When I drove for special needs, I always told myself, you know what, I will never drive for regular ed because they have no reason or no excuse for why they do bad things, where special needs people, they have an excuse. That does not excuse some of the shit they do. I say that now. I got punched in the eye by a 6-year-old that didn't speak any English. That was difficult to tell his mom because she didn't speak no English. So, there's Niño, ay, ojo, right there, ojo, Niño, ojo. Yeah, it didn't get through. When I drove special needs, I had an array, a different type of clients is what we'll call them. You might possibly hear the dog knocking at the door, but we've learned over time that if you open the door the first time she knocks, she's just going to run away. Or if you open the door the second time, it's a good chance she's going to run away. So we'll try to open the door, but I'm sure that this bitch, and I call her that because it's out of love, is going to run away. And if she doesn't, I don't even know. Oh, she's not. She's standing at the door. Can you see her? Right there. There's her ass. And what did she do? Did you see that shit? She's not coming in the house, is she? Nope. Because that's what she does. That's what she does. She tortures us. It's cold outside. I don't want to open the fucking door. Just for you to run away. But okay, back to what I was saying. So I had different clients on the bus. And I had one that had, look, bitch is knocking again. Nope. I had one that had multiple personalities, all right? When I started on the bus, it was just I dealt with 7 of them. And like some days she'd be fine, and then other days, you know, they'd get on the bus and then, you know, how was your day? What'd you eat for breakfast? Oh, I had oatmeal with tomatoes on top. Oh, you did? Was it good? It was great. Put hair on my chest. Oh, all right. Well, I didn't know that oatmeal and tomatoes put hair on your chest, but that's good to know. I won't eat it. But thank you. And when she'd have her little moments where she was, you know, a little upset and screaming at the top of her lungs and, you know, stuff like that, I'd be like, hey, what'd you eat for lunch? I had peanut butter and jelly with tomatoes. Oh, how was it? It's great. Hair on my chest. Oh, that's good. So happy for you and that ever-growing hair on your chest. You know, I had a guy that... Go ahead and let her in, please. I had a guy that used to handle some business on the bus for you adults. Look, Kaden just tried to let her in, and she ran away, because that's what the bitch does.
My apologies for all the cursing in the video. I have a potty mouth.
We will call him Dudley Do Right, because he didn't do right. He would handle his business on the bus. And when I would look at him, I'd look up. That's what I'd see, okay? To the point to where I would have to tell him, hey, hands, let me see your hands. And this is what I would. Spooky as shit, right? But that's how he would do things. And I would have to make him put his hands up. All right, so that was, Dudley Do Right that I had to deal with, I had fun times when I drove the bus. I was considered the rock and roll school bus because everybody would dance on the bus and dance off. I had one lady that could make her tongue touch her nose. I can't do that. I'm not gifted like that, but I can do this. So whenever she do it, I would come back with a, now what? Stop. And, that was our thing. It was a lot of good times. There were some bad scenarios. I got beat up a couple times, I got bit, on my boobage. That was bad. By a blind guy. That was mentally 2 years old. And he was partially deaf. I don't really know how I got bit. I know that there's a logical reason on why I got bit. I know how it happened. But then when you say things like that, it's like, bitch, how the fuck did you get bit by a blind man that was 2 years old? Skills. That's all I can say. Mad skills. All right. I got skills. To pay the bills. But, yeah. Let's see. I rap battled, I rap battled one of the kids on my regular ed bus, and I won. So I had to wear a crown on the bus that said I'm the rap battle queen. I can't rap for shit. All right? No, I have no bars. None. I do have aliases, though. Every time I put a new wig on, I have a new personality with that wig. Well, like a persona. Right now, it's a little red. So I feel like this is kind of like my rap girl hair. Because it reminds me of Charlie Baltimore a little bit. But, I got my braids, and that's my Alejandrica, because she's black and Mexican. That is what I am. And then I have, Lydia. She's a soccer mom, I probably shouldn't pop my tongue when I talk like I'm Lydia, because Lydia doesn't pop her tongue. That's Calagraniqua. Hey! She pops her tongue because she's a rap star. She's got bars. I don't got bars. This is just Anna. Yeah, so the other day, Terrell and I went to, I feel like I'm just rambling. But I don't know how else to tell you about us, me, without rambling. So I told you about the bus driving, There will be a lot of pranks on here, I'm guessing, because my boyfriend and I prank each other a lot, and we're both petty and goofy as fuck. Well, like I was saying, so the other day we went to a gas station, and he was like, because I got my eyebrows microbladed. I'm really about my eyebrows. I feel like they make a face. And that's just my preference. That's not saying that everybody needs to be about your eyebrows. But that's just, my thing. And so I got them microbladed on. I got to clean them up some, but I wake up like this. They are just here. Okay, all the time. Like sometimes you might catch me like stare off sometimes because I will see my eyebrows. Also, sometimes I stare at myself because I used to be really big, like 374 pounds big, and I'm down to 247 pounds. I had the gastric sleeve done. Very excited about that. Like, I'm very happy. I'm like a dude, whole different person. Like, I can run up the stairs and only mildly be out of breath. I don't feel like I'm gonna die. I'm just on the verge of collapse. Like, I can bend down and tie my shoe, but I still have to grab my leg to lift it up if I'm trying to lift my leg up, because, yeah. And again, with the running up the stairs stuff, like, before I would just run up the stairs and my belly would just be in the way. Now when I run up the stairs, it's like my skin, because, I lost a lot of weight. It's like, when I run up the stairs, which is really embarrassing because I wonder if everybody else can hear it, because I can hear it. I hope they can't. I really do. But if they do, they're just going to think that somebody's having a lot of sex on the stairway. But, so the other day we go to this gas station and my boyfriend comes out and he's like, babe, you need to go in the store. For what? You got to go see this chick's eyebrows. Seriously, babe? It's like 20 degrees outside. I do not want to go. Like, are they for real? Like, I really need to see them. Like, real? Like, for real, for real? Like, yeah, babe, you got to go. Fine. I will go look at these eyebrows. Okay. So I go in. I had a talk with myself. All right, self. Yes, self. Don't say anything about eyebrows. Like, don't even bring eyebrows up.